All right, this is going to be a quick update on the WBC mandatory status. So it was put out that Dillian Whyte had a voluntary defense of his interim title, which means that there will be a rematch. And because of this voluntary defense and because of the rematch that will be going on, there will not be a mandatory for Tyson Fury until a year to 2 years after the rematch. That was put out today. So the mandatory status is a little bit complicated, but it makes sense because I believe it's a year. I've seen reports that say 18 months, but I believe it's 12 months with the WBC that you have to defend your title once a mandatory is named. Being that there is a rematch clause for that interim title to be I guess there shouldn't be really an interim because there's a standing champion while the champion is unavailable. But because there is a rematch clause, then true mandatory status cannot be determined until after that fight. So it makes sense that it would be a year and a half, 2 years before Tyson Fury would be on the line to fight his WBC mandatory challenger. So with that being said, the winner of Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder 3, is good to go ahead with undisputed if they choose to do that with no mandatory getting in their way. The only one that may have difficulties with it is Anthony Joshua, as Usyk is in line for mandatory as well. So will Usyk step aside? I don't know. If he chooses not to, then that would delay undisputed again. So assuming that AJ can get through Pulev, then we should have undisputed the next fight for both fighters if Usyk decides to step to the side. Let me know what y'all think. I think it makes sense by the WBC. It's a shame for Dillian Whyte because if he wins in the rematch, it was a fight he didn't have to take. He took it. Dangerous fight. Pulev did what he had to do to pull out the win. It was a beautiful uppercut, beautifully placed, well-timed, experienced, technical move. And for Dillian Whyte, it sucks because if he wins the rematch, now he's got to wait yet again more time. Anywhere from, well, it'd be a year after that. So 12 months after he gets the mandatory slot back, if he can get it back. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Don't forget, put a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a thumbs down if you dislike. And if you really like the video, please subscribe to the channel because that is what helps me out the most. And when you sub to the channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you can get updated when I drop newest content like this.